Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are to use complete the square to solve quadratic equation. Let's refer to the expression on the left. You should see that I have labeled the b for you. That is a plus 6. We are to use b and get an expression. So you should get b over 2 in the parentheses squared. In this case, your b is a plus 6, so we use plus 6 divided by 2. Everything inside the parentheses squared. And you get this expression here. You are to insert this expression. We are to copy the original expression, x squared plus 6x. Now we are to insert what we just found. So plus 6 over 2 in the parentheses squared minus 1, bring the minus 1. Then you are to minus what you just added to keep the equation balanced. So 6 over 2 in the parentheses squared equal to 0. So let's look at the expression in front. Let's simplify 6 over 2 and that should get you 3 squared. And if you are to look at the first three terms in the expression, you should see that this is indeed a perfect square, and that is the meaning for us to complete the square. We are to turn the expression into a perfect square. So let's have a look. So x squared plus 2 times 3, x plus 3 squared. So the first three term is indeed a perfect square. And we are to turn the first three term into a perfect square. I believe you should have your a as x, and there is a plus attached to the linear term, so plus, and b at 3. So square it, minus 1, bring your minus 1 minus the expression that you just added. I believe you can simplify that to 3 squared is equal to 0. And now we are to collect the numbers. So minus 1 minus 3 squared. I believe the 3 squared turns to 9. Minus 1 minus 9 turns to minus 10. And let's plus 10 to both sides of the equation. On the left, I believe the minus 10 and plus 10 gets eliminated, leaving you the expression inside the parentheses. And on the right, 0 plus 10 should give you 10. Now we are to apply square roots to both sides of the equation. To remove the power 2, on the left, I believe you should get your square root and power 2 eliminated, leaving you the parentheses x plus 3. And on the right, since we are taking the square root in algebra, we are to take both the positive and negative root, and you should get plus or minus root of 10. And in algebra, we are to get two solutions. So you have x plus 3 is equal to the principal square root, root of 10, while on the other, x plus 3 should give you the negative root of 10. And let's find our x1 and x2 separately. So x1, you should get root of 10 minus 3, and x2, you should get minus root of 10 minus 3. And let's rewrite this in set builder notation. X is an element of root of 10 minus 3, comma, minus root of 10 minus 3. We have the next example, and the only difference is that your leading coefficient is now not 1, but 2. We are to simplify the case to what we just learned. We are to divide the whole equation by 2. Let's try to simplify the left-hand side. Remember, you are to break each term apart and divide by 2. And if you are to refer to the right, 0 divided by 2 gives you 0. Straightforward. And now we are to simplify. 2 eliminates with the 2 gives you x squared. 8 divided by 2 gives you 4. So minus 4x plus 3 over 2 is equal to 0. And this is the new expression we get, and we are to use the new expression to complete this square. The next step is to identify b. So b in this case is minus 4. We are to insert this expression into the equation. B over 2 in a parenthesis squared. Let's identify b. In this case is minus 4 over 2 inside the parenthesis squared. We are to insert this into the equation. X squared minus 4x. And now we are to insert the expression plus minus 4 over 2 together squared plus 3 over 2 minus what you just added. So minus 4 over 2 inside the parentheses squared. That should give you 0. And let's try to simplify the expression inside. Minus 4 divided by 2 should give you minus 2. And if you are to square the minus 2, I believe that should give you 4. And we are to rewrite 4 in terms of 2 squares. And I believe this is in the form of perfect square. And in this case, you have another version that is a minus sign attached to your linear term, but that doesn't matter. So let's check whether this is in the form of perfect square. A squared is your x squared minus 4x. Let's rewrite the 4 in terms of 2 times 2x. So this is indeed a perfect square. So let's extract the a and b. A is x, b is 2. And since there is a minus sign attached to your linear term, you are to put a minus sign in between a and b and squared. And copy this plus 3 over 2. And let's simplify inside. So minus 2 squared gives you 4. So minus 4 equal to 0. And now the next step is to simplify the constant 3 over 2 minus 4. And I believe you should get minus 5 over 2 is equal to 0. We are to bring the minus 5 over 2 to the right. So we are to add both sides by 5 over 2 on the left. So you should get minus and plus eliminated, leaves you whatever is inside the parentheses squared. On the right, that should give you 5 over 2. We are now to apply the square root method. We are to remove the power 2 by applying square roots to both sides of the equation. On the left-hand side, your square root and power 2 eliminates, leaving you x minus 2. On the right, if you take the square root, you should take 5 over 2. And plus or minus, we are to break the equation into 2, and x minus 2 gives you the principal square root, and x minus 2, that gives you the negative root. We are to solve them, so your first x should get root of 5 over 2 plus 2, and your second x should get minus root of 5 over 2 plus 2, and in set builder notation, x is an element of principal square root 5 over 2 plus 2 and negative root of 5 over 2 plus 2. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe.